Girl Scout. Envious people, they green in the face, they belong in the trash like Oscar the Grouch. Pick and roll on her, 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 pick and roll on her.
What you mean you got the wrong one?
Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat.
Why you ain't get the one with the what's the name? But I thought you had one before. Huh? That's not what I said. Hold on a second.
Put some respect, put some respect, put some respect on my name when you talk to a boss. Dodging the, still trying to get a slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on it like Gucci flip flops. Tied to them, ride for them, tied to the money, tied up, talking about big knots. Stone on my wrist, stone on my fist, stone on my earlobe. Is a Dwayne Johnson rock. Walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes. You can never fit on my Sasquatch. Don't get crossed up, feel like AI when I got the rock. Big Blake pass it, I'ma take it up top. I hit my head on the press box. No defense, got the city on lock. Think we hot now, wait till we pop. You want me to cut, it's chop. Pick and roll on them. 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 Pick and roll on them.
You heard me, man? I told him that he asked me, can I fix it? I said, probably can. And I said, but I'm just starting the game. Okay, so I'm not about to start what I'm doing to go look at the bike. Why not?
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. You take a look at Los Angeles.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Mr. Gobert. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Vassell. No good on the triple. Rodic. Offline with his three. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A floater. And he sinks the layup.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Here's Sharp. A three-pointer, no good. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Gobert the screen. Portland moving the ball. Rodic drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Reddish. Screen by Smith. Smith on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Fires the three. Kept alive. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Goes up the baseline.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Has to Gobert. 5 on the clock. That's a floater go. And that's 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Nice shot by Smith.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Portland trailing here. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Johnson outside. Back to Smith. He takes it in. Back to Reddish. Vassell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clippers trail by 3. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. To halt the run. And he overshot that one, missing.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. He's getting a little bit ugly right now.
First team foul.
Pass to Sharp.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. Smith right side. Driving in. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Pass to Sharp. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Hunter. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers out in front, up 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting, in particular from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 7.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
From outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the shot goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Wood can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 4. On the wing, Jackson. 5 points in the game. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Puts up a three. Portland grabs the miss. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Jackson. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Will it go? Doesn't go for him. Portland with the ball. There's Jackson with the three. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Driving inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. There's Jackson with the three. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. Into the lane. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Wood. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Woods got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. There's Jackson with the three. Jackson missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to the right wing. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Number 2.
Porter looking it over. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
A crossover, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
There's Jackson with the three. Hunter with some nice defense. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the basket by Jackson.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Bailey. There's a good screen. Driving to the basket. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's deflected. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson with it. Hunter for 3. No good that time. Takes the 3. Jackson missing again. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Sharp. Got a piece of it. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 6. To the left side wing. Rodic trains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Smith. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now, here's Vassell. Back to Johnson. Pass to Vassell. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the Clippers miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
That shot, no good.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the dim, but the defense too good and distracting.
3 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. A 12-point game. Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys that ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Hunter. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Smith. The rebound by Sharp. Hits it from three-point range. Sharp's got 18 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Smith. The Trailblazers pull it in. To the right side. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Over in the corner, Williams. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. The kick out to Williams. Here's the drive. And the slam by Williams.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here he goes. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Trailblazers leading by 22. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Wood outside. Looking to end the run. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. It's Jackson with the drive. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Trailblazers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Here's the three. And no good that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
That doesn't go either for Wood.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And so it's Portland having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Porter. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
On the wing, Porter. Fades and shoots. And too long on the shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And the Clippers miss again. Pass to Jackson. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter, no luck.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hunter on the wing to end the run. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Left side, Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Porter with it. From deep. It's good from long range.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Jackson with it. Guarded by Hunter. Out to the right wing.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porter outside. Rebound by Williams.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Collier. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Bailey. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Sharp. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
They could use a bucket. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Bailey. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Wasted no time on that one. 35 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.